Munchkins. Hi. I hope I'm live. So please confirm if I am live or not. Yes, I am live. Okay, this is perfect. How are you all doing? ऋषभ, थैंक यू सो मच स्वागत करने के लिए. आपका भी स्वागत है हमारी क्लास में. आई होप आप एकदम बढ़िया हो एंड आई होप आपने क्वेश्चंस जो है ना चिट चैट सेशन के लिए रेडी रखे होंगे, क्योंकि उस सेशन में आके ना हम लोगों ने सिर्फ एक दूसरे का मुंह नहीं देखना है, राइट? ओके, सो या रानू, यू आर इन द सेशन. दिस इज 9th क्लास सेशन, नो? आई मीन मुझे तो लग रहा है कि मैंने 9th क्लास को ही पढ़ाना था, और ये तुम लोग 10th क्लास के में आते नहीं हो, 9th क्लास के में. योर हेयर, वाओ. हेलो, हाय, हेलो. Happy Prince and the Little Girl. Ramit Deshpande, if these are 9th class chapters, then I will teach these. Don't worry. मैम ऋषभ भी 11th में है. हाँ, आई नो, लेकिन ऋषभ का रीज़न मेरे को पता है आने का. चलो, कोई बात नहीं. यू गाइज कैन अटेंड द सेशन. एक्चुअली वी आर लर्निंग अबाउट बिस्मिल्लाह खान, हु वॉज अ जीनियस, एंड आई थिंक सबको ये सुनना चाहिए दोबारा. अगर आपने नहीं पढ़ा है पहले, आपको याद नहीं है, क्योंकि मुझे देखो सच में याद नहीं है, तो अगर नहीं पढ़ा है पहले या याद नहीं है तो यू आर मोर देन वेलकम इन माई क्लास. हमको सबको जो है दोबारा बिस्मिल्लाह खान जी की पूरी लेगेसी को पढ़ना चाहिए, बिकॉज आई थिंक दिस इज अमेजिंग. दिस इज जस्ट सुप्रीमली अमेजिंग. ऑलराइट, सो नहीं आभा, कुछ भी आभा मतलब लिटरली कुछ भी. लाइक यू थिंक दैट इज इवन पॉसिबल, लाइक दैट इज impossible. I am possible वाला नहीं, just straight up impossible. That is completely impossible. Okay, let me just set this camera. मैं तो बस, हाँ बहुत बढ़िया रानू. That is good, that is good. Hello Rudra. Okay, yeah, so I think it's set now. हाँ, मेंटी के भूखे बच्चे नहीं आए सेशन में. सही बोला मृणाल यार, कितना बढ़िया बोला तुमने. मेरे दिल का एकदम डायलॉग, मेरे मुंह से डायलॉग निकाल के ले गए तुम कि मेंटी के भूखे बच्चे नहीं आए. दिस इज सो ट्रू. आई मीन स्टूडेंट्स आर भूखा फॉर मेंटी. दिस इज कम्प्लीटली एब्सोल्युटली जस्ट स्ट्रेट अप ट्रूथ, गॉस्पेल ऑफ ट्रूथ. हेलो आभा. आभा मैंने कमेंट्स ही नहीं देखे. मैं बीच बीच में कमेंट्स देख लेती हूँ, मुझे जिसका दिख जाता है मैं उसका रिप्लाई कर देती हूँ. चिट चैट सेशन में सबके कमेंट्स देखूंगी, डोंट वरी. ओके, सो हेलो. द साउंड ऑफ म्यूजिक पार्ट 1 आई रिमेंबर. जयंत कुमार, पार्ट 1 एवलिन ग्लेनी का था. पार्ट 2 में हम लोग बिस्मिल्लाह खान जी के बारे में पढ़ रहे हैं. कल हमने बिस्मिल्लाह खान जी के बारे में थोड़ा सा पढ़ा था, आज हम उसके आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे और आज हम इसको ख़त्म कर देंगे पूरा अच्छे से. ठीक है, वी विल जस्ट रैप अप दिस चैप्टर टुडे, एंड कल हम इसके क्वेश्चन आंसर्स कर लेंगे, ताकि हमारा इस मंथ में ये वाला चैप्टर पूरा का पूरा एंड हो जाए. नेक्स्ट मंथ से हम लोग न्यू स्टार्ट करेंगे. ठीक है, alright, so before we go any further, you guys know who I am. I'm your English educator on this channel, and also I would request all of you to please join me on this Telegram channel. You will find the link to this Telegram channel in the description box below. Also, please go and buy Unacademy Plus subscription, because this subscription is amazing and it will add to your skills, it will add to your knowledge, it will add exponentially to your knowledge, to be honest. So you will get an opportunity to get education from your favorite and India's topmost educators, and I think there is nothing better than that. So go for this. Regular doubt clearing sessions are absolutely important. And you also will get your exhaustive coverage of syllabus. You'll also get mentorship and guidance. You'll also get study material, practice tests, live test series, and a lot more things. So go for this. Go for Unacademy Plus subscription. Use the code SSIN10 and buy the subscription for 24 months, 36 months, and 48 months. All right. Also, please go and buy Unacademy's iconic subscription if you want something that is customized to your needs. तो जो चीज़ आपको सिर्फ अपने लिए चाहिए, अपने हिसाब से चाहिए, अपने हिसाब से स्टडी प्लान चाहिए, सब कुछ अपने हिसाब से चाहिए. So go for Unacademy's iconic subscription. You will get your personal mentor. That personal mentor will also be connecting with your parents, and you will also get live doubt solving sessions. You'll also get a study plan made just for you, your weekly report card, everything, and a lot more things. Okay, so a lot of things are awaiting your entry into the subscription iconic subscription. So go and buy iconic subscription. Again, do not forget to use the code SSIN10. It will get you 10% off, plus I will also be able to help you in English language. Okay, so go for this as well. You can see here that you can buy this for 24 months, 36 months or 48 months, and once you buy this, saalo saalo ka jhanjat free and live chinga lala. So you can also buy Unacademy Plus in installments, and make sure that you are buying it today, and also you will get zero cost EMI, and this is the code that you have to apply when you're buying it. If you have any doubts in Unacademy application, you can ask those doubts, and you can choose the subject physics, chemistry, mathematics. All you have to do is just go to Unacademy's application, form this to me on Telegram. Hello. So you guys cannot see me. Tell me if it's working or not. Yeah, I think we're back again. We're live again. Laddu khalo. What happened? Can you guys tell me what happened? I don't even know what happened here. I think now you guys can see me, right? Yeah, so somebody please tell me what happened here. I don't know what happened. I was teaching honestly, and suddenly I looked at the phone, and the comment section was gone and my video was stuck. What happened? Yeah, I'm audible and visible. लड्डू तो मैं खाती भी नहीं हूँ आभा. You know I don't eat मीठा, so I don't eat लड्डू. लैग हो गया था. Okay, but the internet is working fine. Lag हो गया था is I don't know how. Okay, I was frozen. ठीक है. कोई बात नहीं. We are back now again, and we will continue reading. कल वाली क्लास में से किसी भी 9 स्टूडेंट को, चलो किसी भी 10 स्टूडेंट को या किसी भी 11 स्टूडेंट को डाउट है तो प्लीज़ मुझे बता दीजिए. लेट मी नो. लाग लड्डू की वजह से हुआ था. हाँ, क्यों नहीं, सब कुछ तो लड्डू की वजह से ही हुआ था. जादू भैया को बुला लेते, जादू कर देंगे, उनको थोड़ी धूप खिला देंगे हम, और वो जादू कर देंगे हमारे ऊपर, है ना. यही कर लेते हैं. ओके, ठीक है. क्या डाउट है रुद्र? टेल मी. हाँ, रानो वाला लड्डू नहीं खाया. कल क्या पढ़ाया था खुशहाल मकीजा जी? कल हमने बिस्मिल्लाह खान जी के बारे में पढ़ाया था, और आज हम बिस्मिल्लाह खान जी के बारे में थोड़ा और पढ़ेंगे. ऑलराइट, फाइन. सो अगर किसी को कोई डाउट नहीं है तो आगे चलते हैं हम लोग. एग्जैक्टली निहारिका. वेल, आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू अबाउट दैट. Let's begin. So Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. So obviously by now we know that Bismillah Khan is this great legendary performer, and so he has been awarded Bharat Ratna, which means that he is amazing in his work, and he has brought a lot of accolades to India. So he has given many memorable performances, which means that he has performed really in a very engrossing way, or you know, in a spellbinding way abroad. Okay, his first trips abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Zahir Shah was so taken in by the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpets and other souvenirs. Oh my God, can you believe this? he went to Afghanistan and he played in front of actual royalty. So first of all, it's hard for me to believe that Afghanistan still has a king and who is treated like a royal. And then Bismillah Khan went to Afghanistan. Afghanistan of all places. Afghanistan is so war riddled, right? And he went to this place and he played his Shehnai there. And King Zahir Shah was so taken in. He was so attracted. He was so amazed by that Shehnai and his skills that he gave him a lot of Persian carpets and other souvenirs. So what do you mean by souvenirs? By souvenirs we mean that mementos. Okay, so souvenirs are these objects that you take from a place just to remember that place by. So whenever you guys visit Taj Mahal, on your journey back to your home, you buy these small miniature Taj Mahal, right? So they are kind of a souvenir. They help you remember something. And maestro is a person who is a great musician. Okay, maestro is a great musician. Okay. सही में आभा, I know ऋषभ and you are regular students. आपको एक्टिव पैसिव में डाउट है, सॉरी रमित देशपांडे दी, एक्टिव पैसिव में खत्म कर चुकी हो. आप एक काम कर सकते हो, आज 8 बजे वाली क्लास पे आप अपने डाउट्स पूछ सकते हो, ठीक है? दैट इज अ चिट चैट सेशन, तो वहाँ पर आपकी डाउट्स भी शायद मैं क्लियर कर पाऊंगी. ओके, राइट. होमवर्क से छुट्टी ले लो. अच्छा, आभा करने दो उसको होमवर्क. शी वांट्स टू डू हर होमवर्क. नो, शहनाई क्या होती है? वो वेडिंग कार्ड पर होती है. यस अंकित, यस यस यस, शहनाई वेडिंग कार्ड पर होती है. ट्रू. Thank you, Rano. Okay, so next, the king of Afghanistan was not the only one to be fascinated with Bismillah's music. Film director Vijay Bhatt was so impressed after hearing Bismillah play at a festival that he named a film. Okay, I seem to have missed out on this particular part, although I did keep this part here. Yeah, so this is that part. Yeah, so he named a film after the instrument called Goonj Uthi Shehnai. So can you guys believe this? Okay, I cannot believe this. So first of all, Bismillah Khan went to Afghanistan and played in front of the king there and won a lot of appreciation, and he was acclaimed, and he won a lot of accolades as well. He got souvenirs from the king himself, and he also played at a film festival. And this director Vijay Bhatt was so impressed by his skills that he even named a film after his instrument. He named the film Goonj Uthi Shehnai. The film was a hit, and one of Bismillah Khan's compositions, Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, turned out to be a nationwide chart buster. Okay, so although I have never heard this nationwide chart buster, and I'm going to listen to it today after I end this session, I have utmost respect for Bismillah Khan, because Bismillah Khan's instrument was the inspiration of the title, right? And it was the inspiration for the title of the movie. And then Bismillah Khan went ahead and composed a song for this movie named Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, and it turned out to be a blockbuster hit. And the film was also a hit, which is amazing, because in India you don't really see good movies working and getting the appreciation they deserve. Oh, Mrinal, okay, understood. I don't know what that is, but I understood. स्पेशल क्लास में आप लिटरेचर कराओगे? नहीं अभिषेक कुमार, स्पेशल क्लास में लिटरेचर क्यों कराऊंगी मैं? स्पेशल क्लास में मैं शायद अब राइटिंग स्टार्ट करा दूंगी. वी कैन बिगिन विद लेट्स से लेटर राइटिंग. सो अभी मैं वो सोच रही हूँ. ठीक है. हेलो नैन्सी, हाय. So yeah, so now what happens here, I think I'm going to use this whole chapter to take a quiz on it, because this chapter has a lot of information for, regarding Evelyn Glennie and now Bismillah Khan. So you guys can see here that Bismillah Khan worked on this song called Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, and it became a very famous song. The film that was inspired by his instrument called Goonj Uthi Shehnai was also a hit. So Bismillah Khan has done a lot of sort of unattainable things he has attained. So I think that's amazing. Despite this huge success in the celluloid world, Bismillah Khan's ventures in film music were limited to two. So even though his film was a hit and his song was a hit, he was not really into the celluloid world. Celluloid world means cinema. Okay, this is an old term that refers to cinema, that refers to movies. So he was not really, into the cinema, or he did not become famous there somehow. In film music, so Vijay Bhatt's Gunj Uthi Shehnai and Vikram Srinivas' Kannada venture, Sanadhi Apanna. I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world, he says with emphasis. Wow. Okay, so I think I completely relate with Bismillah Khan here. Listen to what he's saying. He's saying that he just does not feel the film world, he does not feel the celluloid world, the cinema world, this industry, this Bollywood industry. He feels that this Bollywood industry is artificial and it's just all about glamour, not exactly art. So I think that's just the truth that he said there. Don't you guys feel that? Tell me. Tell me, what do you guys think about this particular opinion of Bismillah Khan ji? What do you guys think? Is Bollywood industry really artificial and just glamour based, or does it really have art and it focuses on art a lot? It's like, an offbeat cinema kind of a thing. What do you guys think? Tell me. Yeah, Abhishek, letter writing के लिए आपके वाले questions कर लूँगी, definitely. वहाँ पर काम हो जाएगा. No, Ankit, not this song. Although this song is the, I think, only kind of song that I like, Honey Singh ka. No, I don't. Study light, so you don't concur with his view. You think that, so what do you think about Bollywood in total? Tell me. Oh God, Rishabh, nobody's songs were better than anyone. So just stop it. Nancy, why is the timing this issue for you? Are you in 10th class or you're in 9th class, first of all? Tell me that. Yeah, study light, no, I don't को explain करिए. What do you think about, what do you all think about, it's not that artificial, it's good for entertainment. Study light, see, there is a difference. You just look at it with entertainment perspective, and artists actually look at it through arts perspective, right? But you see that in Bollywood, or like in the new age cinema, sort of is not providing real stuff. They're just, giving us crass. And I feel that the originality and the art is lost, and Shehnai wale Baba hamare Bismillah Khan ji also thought the same thing. He just could not come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world. He wanted things to be simple and he wanted them to be original, to be real. Alright? हाँ ऋषभ, क्यों नहीं, ज़रूर. Okay, in search of gold we lost a diamond. That's true actually. Also have art there, they show. Abba, they have art, but not actual art. Like, there are some movies that are amazingly good, and there are some songs that are, oh my God. But in today's era, you can't see classical music fitting in with the Bollywood industry. So that's where the schism lies. Okay? Very funny, Jayant. No, there is no combination. He was not somewhat attracted to the glamour of the film world. He wanted to contribute towards the growth of Indian culture. Can we say this? Exactly, Niharika. So he was a part of Indian culture, whereas Bollywood industry is a part of entertainment industry. We even call it the entertainment industry because it's supposed to entertain us. It's not really supposed to, think us deeply, make us think deeply, or not really supposed to give us soul-stirring things. However, there are artists there and they do give us their best. So I think it's not that the whole of the Bollywood is bad, but it's like you get movies which are not really good. You get music in today's era which is not really good. So this is the same thing that he was saying as well. It's more about glamour. It's more about artificiality. Yes, study light, inspirational. Yeah, they're definitely good. I used to listen to Udit Narayan. Yes, Rishabh. I hands down Udit Narayan is amazing. Nancy Kotru 3 बजे का 3 बजे वाला time जो already change हो गया. I take 10th session at 8 p.m. Okay, so after this, let's see. At the age of 14, Bismillah accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. At the end of his recital, Ustad Faiz Khan patted the young boy's back and said, "Work hard and you shall make it." With the opening of the All India Radio in Lucknow in 1938 came Bismillah's big break. He soon became an often heard Shehnai player on the radio. So this is how Bismillah became a well-known face and a well-known name. He, at the age of 14, he was, going to this place. He was going to Allahabad's music conference, and there he played his Shehnai, and Ustad Faiz Khan, again another Ustad, said to him that you can work a little bit more on this and you will get what you want. So then in Lucknow, this All India Radio was released, and when it was released, Bismillah Khan got a chance to play there, and so he would play Shehnai there every day. And that is how he became famous. That is how he became a household name. When India gained independence on 15th August 1947, Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. So definitely yesterday Anmol Srivastava told us that Bismillah Khan played Shehnai on 15th of August 1947, right? So this is exactly the same thing here. We all listened to his Shehnai on this day. He poured his heart out into Rag Kafi from the Red Fort to an audience which included Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who later gave his famous Tryst with Destiny speech. So on 15th of August 1947, we saw Nehru ji giving us his very famous speech called Tryst with Destiny, or titled Tryst with Destiny. And in front of all of those dignitaries, Bismillah Khan had the opportunity to play his Shehnai and to mesmerize all of them through his craft. And this is why Bismillah Khan is known to be the Ustad of Shehnai, right? Because he managed to impress people with Indian classical music, with Indian classical instruments, and instruments that were not seen as impressive anymore. He impressed people with those instruments. So this is why Bismillah Khan deserves all the praise in the whole wide world, along with Evelyn Glennie, definitely. Okay, let me look at your comments. Old is gold, new is bold. Yeah, Risha, we can say that. New is bold, definitely new is bold, but old is definitely gold. Okay. Tomorrow Menti Khushal Makija, already I've given you tomorrow Menti ka information. Thor versus Iron Man. That is the topic. My favorite is Jubin Nautiyal and Darshan. Okay, Niharika, understood. Gippy Garewal, Kar Khadi. Yeah, Gippy Garewal, I used to like Gippy Garewal's song. There is this song like Tu Fulla Vargi, Kaiye Na Ful Tere Vargi Ni, something like that. Flower, right? So I like that song. I like Gippy Garewal's songs. Okay. Then what happens? So we have already read this. Awards and recognition came thick and fast. So obviously Bismillah Khan was recognized very quickly because he was playing an instrument that was not thought to be impressive, but he made that instrument and the music he produced, he made all of it very amazing, and through that he impressed everyone that came his way. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. Wow. So Bismillah Khan, guys, Bismillah Khan became the very first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. So Bismillah Khan even performed in the USA, okay, which is amazing. I mean, I am blown away by this guy's achievements in life. Wow. I mean, he was such a great artist that he just mesmerized each and every person. He also took part in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in the Osaka Trade Fair. So well known did he become internationally that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him, Teher Mosiki Ustad Bismillah Khan. Oh my God. So I only thought that even only Shah Rukh Khan and Priyanka Chopra are this famous, but now I'm realizing that Bismillah Khan ji जो है हमारे उस्ताद Bismillah Khan ji, he surpassed everyone and each and everyone. Like you guys can see here that he played at so many festivals. He played in Cannes Art Festival, in Osaka Trade Fair, in the World Exposition in Montreal, and he even has an auditorium that was named after him in Tehran. To have an auditorium named after you in an international place is, I don't know, I mean, the best honor. I mean, इंडिया में तो लोग खुद ही अपने नाम से खुद ही बना लेते हैं, बट बाहर internationally they are doing this for you just to give you homage, right? Just to pay you homage, just to pay you a tribute because you're such an amazing artist. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Yes, Ankit, Bismillah भाई जी, OP, बिल्कुल OP, बिल्कुल भैया, बहुत ही नेक्स्ट लेवल बंदा, बहुत ही ज़्यादा. हाँ ये देखो मृणाल चंद्र मुझे ब्रांड मुंडे के यार गानों की बात कर रहे हैं, लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि तुम लोग गानों की लिरिक्स वेरिक्स भेज दो मेरे को. राइट, सो दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंस विद art. You know, when you have real art and you focus on that art, you get recognized by every force in this world. And Bismillah Khan ji jo hai, he's an example of this. Okay, national awards like Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushan and the Padma Vibhushan were conferred on him. So he was given a lot of awards, he was conferred with a lot of awards. He received the Padma Shri, he received Padma Bhushan, he also received Padma Vibhushan. So many awards, like each and every award he had. Okay, so this is like wow. I mean, I'm very happy that I'm teaching this to you. In 2001, Ustad Bismillah Khan was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. So he also had the Bharat Ratna in 2001. With the coveted award resting on his chest and his eyes glinting with rare happiness, he said, "All I would like to say is teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music." Exactly. So I think Ustad Bismillah Khan was very right when he said this, that India's culture is so rich, okay? India's heritage is so rich and India's culture is so beautiful. It is so rich. It is embedded with values, with real human values, and the music is, the classical music is so soul stirring that we should all teach our children music. We should all teach our children the classical music and India's culture, so that it goes on and on and on. And even the Western countries are recognizing how beautiful India's culture is and how beautiful India's music is, to be honest. And this is how we can see through Ustad Bismillah Khan, we can see that Western world recognized his talent, Western world recognized his art, and Western world appreciated his music. So wow, I mean, amazingly amazing. Okay, then what happens? In spite of having travelled all over the world, Khan Sahab, as he is fondly called, is exceedingly fond of Banaras and Dumrao, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns of the world. A student of his once wanted him to head a Shehnai school in the USA, and the student promised to recreate the atmosphere of Banaras by replicating the temples there. Oh my God, can you guys believe this? I mean, each and every line that I'm reading, it's like a whole new world to me. It's like news to me. Oh my God, somebody from India was this famous and was this appreciated. This is amazing. I mean, I thought only Mahatma Gandhi, Shah Rukh Khan, Priyanka Chopra and like these people, you know, like the celebrities, so to say, only they were this much admired. But now I'm learning that Bismillah Khan ji surpassed each and every one of these. So what happened here? So Bismillah Khan ji is fondly known as Khan Sahab, and people generally call him Khan Sahab. So Khan Sahab is known to be very fond of his Dumrao village and Banaras, and some students wanted him to teach the Shehnai to people in USA, and they wanted to open a Shehnai school for him. And Bismillah Khan ji was so drawn to Banaras and Dumrao that that student even recreated all the temples there. So he created the whole atmosphere of Banaras. You see, he brought Banaras to USA just so that Bismillah Khan ji can feel at ease and he can feel at home, he can feel comfortable in his surroundings. Wow, this is next level devotion, this is next level dedication. Right. So if you guys have any questions, yes, Lata Mangeshkar's voice is also. So I mean, I feel music is the loftiest art. There is nothing in this world like music. Music can make you feel things that you don't even know you can feel, and music can make you remember things. Music is therapy. I think music is just wow. This is transcendental, so to say. This is an art that surpasses every other thing. So music is music, and we can understand through Bismillah Khan ji's whole life trajectory here that music gave him power over everything, and he was loved and appreciated exponentially everywhere he went. He was respected and he was given supreme love. Yeah, मैंने भी बोला therapy. That's nice, Rishabh. That's nice. Even if the world ends, the music will still survive because music has no caste. Yes, Jayant, this is absolutely correct. So, even, yeah, obviously, even if the world ends, I mean, you know, any sad person, if you're sad, you're going to listen to music. If you're happy, you're still listening to peppy songs and music. If you're feeling confused, you're listening to songs that talk about your confusion. It's just, music is just transcendental. There is no other word that I can absolutely use for it. It's just, it transports you to this another world of your imagination, wherein you feel things, you see different things, right? And Bismillah Khan ji gave people all of that. He was so surila, he was so melodious, so to say, and his rag, his alap, his, I don't know, his singing, sorry, not singing, his music, the music he produced was so soul stirring, was so heartwarming that people everywhere became his fans. Not just India, but throughout the whole world, as we can see here. But Khan Sahab asked him if he would be able to transport river Ganga as well. So now you can see that Khan Sahab was really in love with Banaras and with Dumrao. The student was ready to replicate the temples for Khan Sahab. Okay, so he was going to make all those temples and bring the whole atmosphere of Banaras to USA. But Khan Sahab asked him, can you transport Ganga to USA? This is his devotion, this is his dedication, this is his love for his motherland, love for his regional place. And he said that, can you transfer river Ganga there? Later he remembered to have said, that is why whenever I am in a foreign country, I keep yearning to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, I think of only Banaras and the holy Ganga. And while in Banaras, I miss the unique matha of Dumrao. So he's saying that he's constantly homesick. He's so much in love with these regional places that he is always homesick. If he is in USA, then he wants to come back to Hindustan. If he is in Mumbai, then he wants to come back to Banaras. And if he is in Banaras, then he wants to go to Dumrao. So he has this immense love for these places, and if he's anywhere in the world, he starts missing these places and the atmosphere of these places. So the ambience that these places bring to him is beyond anything that words can describe, so to say. This is the last paragraph. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India, one that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Shehnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. So I think all of us can understand a lot of things from this. We can understand that this Hindu-Muslim divide that has been widening in last few years, or over the last few years, that has been widening over the last few years, is not something that is real. Bismillah Khan ji was definitely a Muslim, and he used to play Shehnai with all of his love and devotion, and he was great at it. Not great, he was a master of this particular Shehnai instrument, and he played the Shehnai instrument every day, every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple, which tells us that you don't need to be a certain religion, you don't need to belong to a certain religion in order to be a part of that religion. He was as much a part of Hindu religion as much he was a part of the Muslim religion. He used to play Shehnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple, and people used to love him, people used to just, you know, flock around about him, which is amazing. I think this chapter talks a lot about music's power. It talks a lot about a person's devotion. It talks a lot about talent, about real art, about recognition of that art, definitely, and how the divides that people have created amongst themselves is something that is absolutely false, and how if people set in their minds a limit that, oh my God, I am disabled, this is the only thing that I can do, then that will be the only thing they will end up doing, right? So in order to be big, you have to think big. That is what we learn from this chapter. This chapter has a lot of morals that we can learn from this, and this is a very didactic chapter, very didactic. Okay, now let me look at your comments. It is so prominent nowadays. Ranu, what is prominent nowadays? No, very funny, Nikunj. That was funny what you said. Ma'am, relate this song last line with current situation. What? Let's play. I don't understand what you're saying. On the other hand, if we have 9th class students in this session, please let me know if you have any doubts, if there was a word that you did not understand. However, I don't really think that you have a doubt here. You all are pretty smart. But if in case you have a doubt, any word that you did not understand, any line that you did not understand, any point in this chapter that you did not understand, the morals of this chapter if you did not understand, you can ask questions and I will be happy to answer those questions. What? The social division? रानो, डिवीजन की स्पेलिंग गलत लिखी है आपने. डिवाउट. ओके, डिवाउट का मतलब होता है कि आपने जो है खुद को समर्पित कर दिया है उनको, तो भगवान जी को. तो डिवाउट वो होते हैं जो भगवान जी को बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे से मानते हैं, पूजा वूजा करते हैं, पूजा अर्चना करते हैं. तो उन लोगों को हम लोग डिवाउट कहते हैं, भक्त एक तरीके से. डिवाउट इज भक्त. ठीक है. डिवाउट मतलब काफ़ी डेडिकेटेड हो आप अपने रिलीजन के पास, भगवान के पास. सो डिवाउट इज भक्त. आकर चले जाना है, बादल है ये कुछ पल का, छा कर ढल जाना है. नहीं, लेट्स प्ले इतना नहीं याद मेरे को यार. Ankit, what? Yeah, Jayant, if you have any doubt, you can ask doubts. I don't mind. I will answer your questions. Don't worry. We have about like 20 minutes to go in the session, so I will take any doubts that you have or anything that you want to ask. And if 10 students have any question, they can ask. If 9 students have any question, they can ask as well. Yes, Rishabh, wow, what a dialogue, exactly. Abha, okay, अभी तो मैंने देखा नहीं. I think I'll open Telegram and then I'll see. ठीक है. सुना हुआ है मैंने यार. लेट्स प्ले. एक प्यार का नगमा है, एक्चुअल सॉन्ग सुना हुआ है. सनम का एक्सपोजिशन का मतलब होता है मृणल किसी चीज़ को दिखाना. तो अगर आप किसी चीज़ को जैसे एक्सपोज कर रहे हो तो आप उसको दिखा रहे हो. जैसे यहाँ पर वो कहता है कि कुछ वर्ल्ड ट्रैवल समथिंग एक्सपोजिशन था, या सो वर्ल्ड एक्सपोजिशन इन मॉन्ट्रियल, तो वो किसी चीज़ को वो वहाँ पर डिस्प्ले कर रहे होंगे, किसी चीज़ को वहाँ पर वो लोग दिखा रहे होंगे, और वो जो है हमें नहीं बताया उन्होंने वो क्या दिखा रहे थे, कुछ ना कुछ फेस्टिवल होगा, जैसे ऑटो एक्सपो होता है ना, जिसमें वो सारे के सारे अपने नए नए व्हीकल्स वगैरह दिखाते हैं शायद, सो उसी तरीके से वर्ल्ड एक्सपोजिशन हो गया। ठीक है मैम, एक क्वेश्चन है थीफ स्टोरी से, मैन इज अ प्रोडक्ट ऑफ सर्कमस्टांसेस एंड एनवायरनमेंट, मैम ये समझा दो प्लीज। ओके रानो, सो दिस इज अ वेरी डीप क्वेश्चन. All right, never mind, we can still discuss this. You understand, whatever mentality you have, whatever thoughts you have in your head, let's say whatever ideas you have in your head, and how you take care of yourself, how you carry yourself, what are your opinions, all of these are actually a product of your surroundings, of your environment. All of us are social constructs. Our society has constructed us, and it has sort of produced us. We are constructions of the society around us. So for example, if I give you an example, okay, let's say there is this person called A. Okay, so there is this person called A, and he lives in let's say a place called B. So this B place is not really good. Okay, this B place has a lot of poverty, this B place has a lot of domestic violence, this B place is kind of like completely not good, it's a dystopian world. And then there's this another person who is, let's say, C, and he lives at a place called D, and D is like perfectly a utopia, everyone's health is good, there is no problem whatsoever, no money issues, nothing like that. So you will see a lot of difference between both these people. Like this person would be crude, this person would be, would have cheap mentality most probably, this person would not mind being beaten up or beating other people, being violent. But on the other hand, this person C would be a completely different person. So man is definitely a product of his environment and the circumstances that surround him, and you would realize this if you start noticing the behavior of people around you and the ideas around you. For example, if you see that if in a house the mother is very devout and very pujari kind of a lady, then the daughter or the people in that house would follow in her footsteps, and they would also be kind of religious. But if the mother in the house or the people in the house are very political, and they are rebellious, and they are sort of iconoclast, then the children would be iconoclast as well. So we definitely are a product of our society, the society around us. Okay, and this is like, this can just go on, and I can give you thousands of examples, and each and every example will prove the same thing. No person stands alone, no man is an island. We all are influenced by the people around us, by the ideologies around us, by the economic conditions around us, by the social conditions around us, by the political conditions around us. So all of us are influenced by the conditions around us. So if you see a person speaking in a very obscene manner, or speaking in a way that is not cool, speaking disrespecting women, disrespecting men also, disrespecting just anybody, for no matter, for nothing at all, then you would understand that that person comes from a very underprivileged background, and that person has not really come across high ideas in his life, or high society in his life. So this is why men are sort of a product of their surroundings. I hope I answered your question. And if you want to understand this in the context of the story, the thief story, then you can say that Hari was an orphan. He did not have parents. He sort of, I think he was the only one who was taking care of himself. There was nobody else. In the story, he had no friends. So So I think I will be correct if I say this, that he was sort of alone in the world and he had nobody to take care of him. He had no friends as well. He had a lonely existence and he was trying his level best to take care of himself. He found the easiest way out of his poverty, although he was still poor, but he was able to feed himself food by robbing people. He was a pickpocket. He was not like a big burglar or a thief. He was a pickpocket. So he would just go around stealing people's wallets, and whatever money he could find, he would eat anything that he can buy from that money, or sorry, with that money. So he was definitely a product of his circumstances and environment. Nobody ever educated him. He had nobody to educate him. He never went to a school. He only saw people around him that was stealing, and he was living a hands to mouth existence, and so that is what he kept on doing. And then he came in contact with Anil, who was a writer. So he was very intellectual, he was very intelligent, he knew how to handle people, he was psychologically very advanced, and Anil knew how to take care of him. Anil knew how to bring him right back on the track. And when his environment changed, when Hari's environment changed, he came in contact with a person who was trusting, who was not money minded, who was focused on the well-being of Hari, and who wanted to develop Hari as a person. So Hari changed. This is how you understand that a man's surroundings, a man's circumstances and his environment put a lot of influence on him. And this is actually the whole theme of the story. So this was a very deep question. I'm so sorry for such a long answer. Yeah, I start speaking and then I just don't shut up. Kushala, I already gave you tomorrow's mentee information. Please stop asking this same question, okay? Okay. Rano, I hope I answered your question. If I did not, or you have any other, like some kind of, I would say, a very pinpoint question, if you have, then you can ask that question. I would love to answer it in a very exact way. I would not go about explaining the whole concept to you. No, Mrinal, he's not telling the truth. Yeah, so now let me look at the comments. Okay, Rano says, no issues, ma'am, I got it. Rano, you got it truly, or like were you lost? Because I kept speaking and speaking and speaking. I have this habit, whenever it's regarding philosophy or psychology, I have this habit of like, just I keep on speaking and speaking and speaking. So yeah, that's my bad. I'm so sorry. If you still did not understand, please let me know. I will answer it in max to max 3 to 4 lines. That's it. What we are going to do in chit chat session? No, we are not going to discuss that. We're going to discuss that in chit chat session only. Wait for 1 hour at least. Oh my God, let's play. Let's leave this. No, Shiv Sinha, that's not happening. Sorry. Okay, what is happening in the comments? Can everybody please focus on the class? Yeah. ये सैम एंड अंकित जो भी चल रहा है, शट अप, ओके? ये फालतू की बातें मत करो, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है चल क्या रहा है यहाँ पे. Why Bismillah Khan banned Pungi? Pranal Chandra, what yaar? He did not ban Pungi. It was Emperor Aurangzeb who banned Pungi. I told this yesterday. This was the beginning of the chapter. See, I showed you even Emperor Aurangzeb's face. Emperor Aurangzeb was the one who banned Pungi because he did not like the shrill voice that came out of Pungi, and so he just decided to ban Pungi because he was an emperor and he had the authority to do that. So he prohibited it. But later on, a Nai, a barber, decided to reinvent Pungi, and he came up with this new instrument called Shehnai, and he went and played that instrument in front of Emperor Aurangzeb, and Emperor Aurangzeb loved that, and Shehnai was continued. So, well, Bismillah Khan is sort of kind of new age, and Emperor Aurangzeb was kind of old age. So there is a huge difference between the timelines. No, Bismillah Khan did not ban it. Okay. at the end of the day, the conclusion was humans environment have okay, ये apostrophe, yeah, okay, apostrophe yes आएगा, yeah, then it has, okay, has a great impact on his or her life and habits. It can totally change a person. Exactly. So I think if you're answering this question, use this particular phrase, no man is an island. Every human is a social animal, and our society drives our ideologies. Because you see, if you really imagine, our society could have been a completely different thing. It's this because men made it this way. It's because the men came up with ideologies that made it this way. We came up with political structure that was this way, and it's not like this is the first time. We have been struggling for a long time, and we've been reinventing everything, revamping things. But it's really important to see that humans are growing and we're trying our level best. But yeah, the process is kind of slow. So every man is a social animal, and they're all made up of different ideas. That is why one person is so different from another. If we all had exactly the same ideas, then we all would have been almost the same. I cannot say still the exact same, but almost the same. So different religions serve their purpose, different ideas and ideologies serve their purpose. Everything has a purpose and they serve it. Let's play, that's not something that I would like to talk about. It's completely irrelevant to the chapter. No man is an island. Really? There is a movie like this? चल क्या रहा है? Hello Mariam. Okay. So does anyone have any other question? Ma'am, Pictionary bhi khelenge chit chat session mein. Abha, I am really not in the mood to play Pictionary, but let's see what happens. If you guys give me objects, then I can draw them for you. But you know my drawing, so they might not be the objects that you asked me to draw. No, Rano, thank you for asking such an amazing question. I always love answering philosophical questions. They're very close to my heart. So this is why I loved discussing all the questions from the chapter A Question of Trust yesterday, because they were very philosophical in nature and they demanded very deep insight into the human nature and human psychology. That's why. Solitude means, okay, Mrinal Chandra, solitude means akelapan, loneliness kind of. मतलब if you are in solitude तो आप अकेले हो, कोई आपके साथ नहीं है. Solitude में ही लोग soliloquy देते हैं, which is a speech that you give when you are alone. आप डिज्नी प्रिंसेस बनाना, हम गेस करेंगे कौन सी प्रिंसेस. Abba, I think I cannot draw Disney princesses. I can draw only one princess, and I think I can only draw Rapunzel just because of the fact that she has these long hair, and I can draw hair. I cannot draw the girl, but I can draw hair. Ha, very funny, Rishabh. Haha. Yeah, Smriti, I know. Okay, Ranu. No worries. Try your level best, and if it doesn't work out, then no worries. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Abha, you got that. Yes, let's play. Bye bye. Yeah, I know, Jayant, what No Man is an Island means. I thought you were saying that No Man is an Island is the name of a movie, and if that is a movie, I have not watched that movie. Abha, you're in an English class and you're saying come on 8 p.m. No, come at 8 p.m. Okay? See, I am speaking, so there could be many grammatical errors that I am making because I'm speaking. But when you guys are writing, then you can write correct grammar. Makes sense. Truth and lie khelenge. Ha ha, Abha, that is not something that you can really play online. How would you know if I'm telling the truth or the lie? So, nah. But yeah, we can see in the session. Rishabh, क्या जाना आपने? What did you understand? Also, I think if नहीं अंकित, बिल्कुल नहीं. मेरा नाम जोकर है. I guessed the name. So yeah, I was saying that I will end the stream now and I will come at 8 PM. तो हम लोग 8 PM पे मिलते हैं और अभी मैं चलती हूँ, ठीक है? अच्छा, इंग्लिश एग्जाम का अच्छा बोर्ड पेपर मैं बनाऊँ जी, ठीक है। मैं इतने बुरे बुरे क्वेश्चन दूंगी तो बच्चों ने फेल हो जाना है। आप 3 स्टेटमेंट बोलना, 2 ट्रूथ एंड 1 लाइन, यू विल गेस व्हाट इज लाई। सो आई एम गोइंग टू बी जिमी फैलन, नो, दैट्स व्हाट यू आर ट्राइंग टू से हियर। You want me to be Jimmy Fallon? Let's play if you respect our languages. There was no need to really put this comment here. वाह वाह ऋषभ, वाह वाह, क्या जोक मारा है, मस्त जोक मारा ऋषभ, बहुत मस्त जोक मारा। डेयर देना सबसे बढ़िया है। हाँ, डेयर में फिर क्या कराओगे तुम लोग मेरे से? मैं फटी आवाज में गाने वाली तो हूँ नहीं अंकित। अच्छा हाँ, मैं ये कह रही थी कि मैं चलती हूँ अब, मैं 8 बजे मिलती हूँ तुम लोगों को। आप लोग सेशन लाइक कर देना, शेयर कर देना एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना चैनल को, ठीक है? एंड आस्क ऑल ऑफ योर फ्रेंड्स टू डू दैट एज वेल एंड आई विल सी यू गाइस एट 8 PM। अब मैं चलती हूँ, ओके? बाय बाय, टाटा, टेक केयर।